First up, the dust is settling after a brutal derby defeat for Newcastle, and former defender John Anderson is breaking down exactly where it went wrong, revealing that halftime might be the worst thing for this team right now. We're diving deep into the post-match analysis to find out what's plaguing the Magpies. But the derby loss is just the tip of the iceberg for Newcastle's roller coaster season. We're uncovering the full story behind their struggles, from Champions League highs to a shocking number of league defeats, and just who is to blame for the costly recruitment misses that have left them scrambling. And the fallout from that tough week is reaching the top. Reports are emerging about a timeline for a crucial decision on Eddie Howe's future, with the Public Investment Fund set to conduct a major review. Will Howe stay, or will a new era begin at St. James Park? Finally, a worrying moment from the Sunderland clash. We've got the latest on Sven Botman's injury, following concussion protocols after being substituted. Is his season over, or will he return for the final push? All that and more, right here on News. Smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
At the moment, halftime seems to be the worst thing for us, declared former Newcastle defender John Anderson following the Magpies' derby defeat to Sunderland. Anderson, speaking on BBC Radio Newcastle, didn't hold back, stating that Sunderland were unequivocally the better side in the second half, showing more threat and desire. He highlighted a worrying pattern where Newcastle emerges from the dressing room a completely different, less effective team, a phenomenon that also occurred in their midweek loss to Barcelona. Despite Sunderland missing key players, Anderson emphasized that the better team won over the full 90 minutes, leaving Newcastle with a bitter pill to swallow after another Derby Day disaster. This defeat underscores a season of inconsistency for Newcastle, where promising runs are often followed by dramatic collapses. The inability to maintain performance levels throughout a full match, particularly after the interval, is becoming a significant concern for manager Eddie Howe and the club's hierarchy. Don't go anywhere, because the story of Newcastle's season is far from over. We're about to unpack the wild ride that has been their campaign and reveal the shocking recruitment decisions that might explain it all. Newcastle's season has been a dramatic pendulum swing, oscillating between the exhilarating highs of Champions League qualification and the crushing lows of repeated league defeats. Following their Weretyne derby loss to rival Sunderland, the atmosphere at their training ground is described as somber, a stark contrast to the brief momentum gained from beating Chelsea and Manchester United. This season has been a true roller coaster, marked by reaching the Champions League last 16 and a Carabao Cup semi-final, yet simultaneously suffering a staggering 13 league losses. The initial optimism after qualifying for Europe has evaporated, replaced by a struggle to find sustained form. Internally, there was an acknowledgement of potential difficulties, exacerbated by the loss of star striker Alexander Isak and a delayed transfer window that saw significant spending in the final days. The impact of new signings has been slow, with players like Nick Woltemade and Jon Wissa acquired for substantial fees, yet to consistently feature or impress. Even winger Gordon has been a makeshift solution up front, highlighting issues with the squad's attacking depth. Defensively, the Magpies have been alarmingly leaky, conceding 45 goals across all competitions in 2026. Manager Eddie Howe has had limited time to address these problems amidst a grueling schedule, playing more games than any other team in Europe's top 5 leagues. As the schedule finally eases, the focus will shift to rectifying these issues, but this past week has been particularly damaging for the head coach. But the on-field struggles are just part of a bigger picture. We're uncovering a potential timeline for a major decision that could reshape Newcastle's future, and it involves the club's powerful owners. Following a week that saw Newcastle suffer a devastating derby loss to Sunderland and a humiliating 7-2 defeat at Barcelona, the club's future is under intense scrutiny. According to reports, the Public Investment Fund, PIF, is set to conduct a comprehensive performance review at the conclusion of the 2025-26 campaign, with manager Eddie Howe and his coaching staff facing evaluation. While this indicates the hierarchy recognizes the current struggles, the review process suggests Howe might remain in charge until at least mid-June. Senior club figures, including sporting director Ross Wilson and CEO David Hopkinson, will contribute to the review, with PIF executives, notably Chairman Yasser Al-Rumayyan, holding the ultimate decision-making power. Howe himself has shown no inclination to resign, continuing to offer explanations for the team's underperformance, citing challenges with transfer regulations, the loss of key players like Alexander Isak, and the financial disparity compared to wealthier Premier League rivals. He acknowledges the need for improvement, but points to external factors limiting the club's ambition. The hierarchy's decision on Howe's fate is expected only after the season concludes, leaving a period of uncertainty hanging over St. James Park. Before we get to the big decisions, there's immediate concern on the pitch. We've got a crucial update on a player's condition following an injury during that same intense derby match. A moment of concern overshadowed part of Newcastle's recent clash against Sunderland at St. James Park, as Dutch defender Sven Botman was substituted during the second half. The decision to take him off was made following concussion protocols, indicating a potential head injury sustained during play. While the immediate substitution was precautionary, the club is hopeful that Botman will not face an extended period on the sidelines. There's an expectation that he could be available for selection again in the closing weeks of the season, providing a potential boost for the Magpies' final run. The entire club extends its best wishes to Sven for a swift and full recovery. That wraps up our immediate news updates for today. But don't go anywhere yet. We've got a rapid-fire recap and a full call to action coming your way right after this. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Newcastle's Derby Day blues and ongoing season struggles analyzed, a key decision timeline emerging for Eddie Howe's future, and a crucial health update on Sven Botman. Did you catch all the action? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to news for all your latest updates, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Follow us on all our social channels for even more behind-the-scenes content. We'll see you next time.